Hello, I'm very excited about this one because I am doing Amulet. Oh, the most incredible, beloved graphic novel that I have ever read or ever done with my class at school. It's an incredible achievement. There are 8 books in this series. It's by Kazu Kibuishi, who wrote and illustrated the books, and they are fantastic, really exciting, beautifully drawn, exquisitely drawn, and a fabulous story of kind of fantasy mixed with a little bit of sci-fi with a little bit of real world jeopardy as well. The books tell the story of Emily and her brother Navin, who, unbeknownst to them at the start of the book, have an important role to play in saving the world, this magical world which they end up getting sucked into. Emily, she discovers, is a stonekeeper. That means she has a power to, the ability to harness the power in a stone that's kept on the amulet around her neck. And this gives her a great responsibility to fulfill her role in trying to save this planet from the evil elves who have taken over and have used the power of their stones to rule over. It's a little bit like the Force in Star Wars, I suppose. There's the power of the amulets can be used for good or bad. Emily is trying to do her best to use it for good. Anyway, enough rabbiting on. It's a brilliant story. The cast of characters is wonderful. Emily and Navin are great, full of kind of subtleties, full of doubts, being not sure what the right thing to do is, not sure what they want to do. Do they want to live up to their responsibilities, or do they just want to retreat and go back to the world, go back to normality and to safety? It's an ongoing theme. The characters in it are fabulous. There's this robot, a little robot in it called Misket, who is like a pink bunny rabbit character, who's a really cool robot, sort of fabulous sort of voice, and he's there to look after Emily and Navin. Oh, and there is all sorts of, in book 2, you get one of the coolest characters ever, Leon Redbeard, the bounty hunter who works for them. There they are, journeying off, the 3 of them, Emily, Navin and Leon Redbeard, off. Emily Misket and Leon Redbeard, off they go to on their journey of adventure. It is a wonderful, wonderful series of books. I mean, look at this. It's got a robot house. A robot house. How cool is that? Here, fighting a giant elf, squaring up for a sort of boxing match. The girls and the boys in my year 3 class were beside themselves with excitement when we were reading this. They formed an Amulet club so they could go out at playtime and swap and discuss. They're 7 to 8 years old. They'd play Amulet in the playgrounds. It was brilliant. It's so full of adventure. And look at that. Wow! Look at that. I mean, just awesome. Love this stuff. There's loads of them, well, 8 of them. A 9th is coming out soon, so I'm told. Book 1, brilliant. Book 2, brilliant. Book 3 is being read by a child in my class, I think. Book 4, fabulous. 5, brilliant. 6 and 7 are under a kid's bed somewhere. Here's book 8. They do get, by the time they get to books like 6, 7 and 8, it's quite complicated. I at times was a little lost. I wasn't quite sure what was going on. I think my kids were, but you can just enjoy them, just get swept along, and it all sort of makes sense in the end. They're absolutely super. I can't recommend them highly enough, especially if you have youngish children who are a little reluctant to read on their own or at all. These books, I think, are a great way of getting them hooked and getting them to enjoy reading, because they are, well, look at the phoenix-like bird, tamed by Emily. Oh, look at these, they've kind of got these wonderful mountain bikes. I mean, go on, just get them, they're ace.